Alright guys, so after about 2.5 years, our girl Mai finally gets a Dokkan Awakening, and they made her, like, ridiculous. She becomes a Time Travelers category support unit. Now, I will say this, she wasn't the most necessary unit for the Time Traveler team, but it's the future team where I think she's going to help dramatically. Now, the funny thing about this Mai, right, is that, like, you know, the STR Goku Black unit, he just came out not too long ago, and he is actually very, very good for both the Time Traveler and Future team. You know, as long as you're using those types of units, Goku Black is going to be giving them a 40% attack buff. But then we get Mai as well, who also is a 40% attack buff support type unit. And, like, the Time Traveler team, at least, also has the Supreme Opie of Time. She's another, well, you know, it's a great chance, but another 40% unit when she, you know, if you've got the luck. So, both Time Travelers and Future now have a lot of very interesting units, and a lot of units that are very, very strong support. So, both Future and Time Traveler, they're very similar teams, right? The Time Traveler is definitely a better version of it, though, because it's got, you know, units like LR Cell, LR Bojack added into the mix, along with a lot of the same usual suspects from the Future team. But, like, Mai, she's gonna work on both of these teams. She also does have a third category, Peppy Gals, but, you know, of course, it's different. The Peppy Gals team is different. It's not like a real, you know, category team as of now, although I think it does have the power now of a real category team with some of the units they've released recently. So let me level Mai up, and then we'll go in and take her into an event. Alright guys, so here we are in an event. We are on a Time Traveler team right now, double INT Goku Black led team. So this Mai gives 40% and 2 key to Time Traveler category allies, right? Pretty good. But she also has a high chance to stun the attacked enemy on her passive, and she also has a high chance to stun the enemy on her super attack, right? So on super attack, it's a 50% chance for 2 turns. On her passive, it's a 40% chance for 1 turn. So utilizing this, I think this Mai will be a very strong unit in something like Super Battle Road, because unlike our boy Hit, who has a lower chance to super, or to stun on, well, is it on both? I think Hit has a 40% chance to stun on his passive as well. I think it's Mai just has a better chance to stun on her super attack than Hit does. But I also gave 20 dodge to Mai as part of the potential system, and there it is, kicking in. Very good, very good. Alright, so she's just a shade under 600,000. Again, Mai is not here to do damage, though. She's going to make everyone else around her look really good, and then on something like Super Battle Road, or, you know, some sort of event where enemies are susceptible to being stunned, she's going to be putting the stun on them, which is really, really nice. So, I like Mai a lot. I think she's the perfect type of unit to come out now. I do want to see a lot more, like, support type units like this come out, you know, that are, like, you know, category, like, you know, support, like exclusive support type units. I think it's a really good thing to have. And there's definitely categories that still need it, right? Like, I don't know, the Majin Buu Saga. Does the Majin Buu Saga have one? Like, we know how good Champa is for Universe 6. Then there's, like, Paragus and Broly are good for the Pure Saiyan and Joint Forces. Like, you know, just keep bringing these types of units out, because 40% attack and defense is such a big deal. It's such an extra big buff that it's just really going to make these teams just a lot more formidable. So here we go. Here's a pretty fun rotation that we can rock. We can go ahead and have LR Cell, TUR Cell, and then of course we got the girl Mai dishing out that extra 40% to LR Cell's attack. And then this rotation, I mean, LR Cell and TUR Cell are both AoE units. They're both healing. Like, talk about just, like, insanity right here. Just a really, really strong rotation. So let's see what Cell, his attack stat is able to get up to. So 2.99 million. Not bad. Oh, wait. People are going to get upset if I don't call that 3 million. Not bad, LR Cell. Oh, no! And then, yeah, there's the additional glitch coming in. You know, but there's a nice little healing right there. And then, oh, guess what? TUR Cell will go ahead and super attack. And, oh, guess what? We're being healed again. So, I love LR Cell. LR Cell is great. You know, maybe he doesn't hit as hard as a lot of the other LRs, that's for sure. But, you know, defense, healing, AoE. He has decent enough links for the teams he's on. So I do think LR Cell is like an acceptable type unit. He's very good. Wait a minute, Wait a minute. Did Zamasu do 2 different type of super attacks? I know he gets super twice, but am I crazy? Did he super in 2 different ways there? I think he did. Because the one is, of course, what the new AGL, like Zamasu. It was his super attack. And then I think he used the other super that one of the earlier merge Zamasus can use. That's interesting, because I noticed that he lowered attack right there on that super attack for the TUR Cell. So that's actually very, very interesting that Zamasu is able to super 2 different types of attacks. I mean, that when merge Zamasu happens, he does use 500 million attacks. Not really. Oh, wow. We're going to get a Rose transformation here. That's pretty rare. Okay. But, yeah, merge Zamasu, I feel like he doesn't really use that many attacks once he goes into this form, right? It's because Vegito is just like pounding Zamasu like so one-sidedly that Zamasu doesn't really do much besides use that blade of his, right? I'm like really stretching to think of attacks that Zamasu did, and it's like he just used like physical type attacks, like, you know, his super attack that, you know, this AGL Zamasu, his super attack is the one just from when he's like fighting, you know, Vegito and like clashing with him. So I don't know. I guess, yeah, that's Zamasu. He was around for so. Why did they rush the end of the Future Trunks arc? I do not understand. It doesn't make any sense to me. Well, look how much less attack Cell had, by the way. What, like 600,000 less attack without Mai on rotation? That's like a really big deal. That just goes to show like how powerful support type units can be. Okay, so I feel like we looked at the Time Traveler team a good amount. We will now move over to the Future category team, where I think Mai is going to be even better than the Time Traveler team because there's less support options over there than there is on the Time Traveler team. Alright guys, so now we're over here on the Future team, which, I mean, when I've been talking about the Future team and Time Traveler team getting these buffs, I mean, the father-son Gallica and EZA, Mai, like, this team is completely different to how it was, like, very, very recently. And, like, units like LR Trunks and Mai, and then actual just LR Trunks, they're gonna look so good now in this environment with all these really powerful support type units. So, this is gonna be very, very good moving forward. Like, you know, any unit that comes out that's on Future or Time Traveler, they really are going to have a nice home with all these powerful support type units. I mean, Time Traveler in particular, like, you know, think of all those like Xeno Vegito and Xeno Gogeta units. You know, everyone's been playing Dragon Ball Heroes. Like, how amazing is it going to be to have Kaioken Super Saiyan Xeno Vegito, and he's on the Time Traveler team, and then Mai is going to be giving him 40% attack and defense. Like, it's going to be crazy. So, you know, the Time Traveler team getting all of these buffs is a really, really big deal, and it's going to be very, very powerful. So, this Future team, which, you know, previously the Future team, it was like, yeah, I mean, it's good. It's got good units, no doubt about that, but, like, you got to run, like, double Future Gohan and stuff like that, and that's not the best. But now, like, the optimal Future team has a rotation, I believe, of LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta, and then the other rotation is LR Goku and Frieza and Tech Tien, and then you have like the double Trunks is floating, and then I think it's Bra. I think Bra is the last unit that you use there. So obviously nothing like, you know, what I'm probably actually going to run. I don't usually like to run it like a team like that, but I mean, they are part of Trunks' leader skill, so. Oh, okay. This is pretty interesting. So we have both Trunkses around. Okay. Very good. So we'll let Mai and the double Trunkses go ahead and have a little bit of fun here. We are tearing through this Evolution Blue Vegeta event, by the way. I think we'll probably finish this off in one turn. Double Tech Trunks being able to get their, you know, buff from Mai. Really, really nice. Although they don't have a ton of, like, common links, but they do have Fierce Battle. But Mai doesn't have like Rival Duo, Brainiacs, or any of that stuff with either of these Trunkses, right? So I guess that's unfortunate. Wait, she has Rival Duo. Wait, is Rival Duo? Am I crazy, or is that something that LR Goku and Frieza? Yeah. All right, that's a big deal. Mai has rival duo, which she can give to LR Goku and Frieza on this team. You know, like, let's say you don't want to run the Tech Tien, because, you know, unless you've got him Rainbow, and I certainly wouldn't. So, like, wow, okay, so Mai is even better than I was thinking. All right, so this is what I wanted to see. Here's a nice little rotation for us. We'll let the LR Trunks rotation. Plus, we've also got the Father, Son, Gallica, and Vegeta at the end. So this is over. I think we're gonna one-turn Evolution Blue Vegeta right here. You know, LR Trunks is just gonna be hitting a ridiculous, especially if he crits. Like, he's gonna take off all of Evolution Blue Vegeta's attack health basically in one hit. So this is gonna be pretty interesting to see. Future Team definitely looks a lot better with Mai. I'll probably... I still got a Rainbow Zamasu and Trunks. I'll probably get to that after this Mai. Oh, 3.75. Okay. And if he gets a crit, that's gonna... Oh, come on, Trunks! Man! And then, yeah, ignore the second additional... The JP additional attack bug is still present. So Trunks did not get a crit on either super attack. Come on. But, I mean, he did... he did easily defeat Vegeta, though. Alright guys, so let's finish up by taking a look at this INT MAI, going over all the details of her and why she is so damn good. So this is the power to survive adversity, Mai Future. Her leader skill is Time Traveler category key 3 and 120% the stats, or INT type 3 key and 70% the stats. So of course Mai is sort of a baby Time Traveler category leader. This is going to be good. Like, I think I'm probably going to head through Dokkan Battlefield. People have been asking me to do it with the category teams. And, like, you know, this is a good way to do it. Like, you know, if you're struggling in Dokkan Battlefield, like, you know, if you have INT Goku Black or even LR Trunks and Mai, and then you've also got this Mai Awakened, like, boom, you can run, like, a really strong Time Traveler category team in there, which, you know, certainly would be able to mess something up pretty good. So Mai has a very strong leader skill, and you could just straight up rock her as a leader, you know, for the Time Traveler category stuff, which is cool. Her super attack is the Flash Grenade, which does supreme damage and has a high chance to stun. Her passive skill, Survival Plan, gives Time Traveler category allies 2 key and 40% attack and defense. And then she also has a high chance to stun the attacked enemy. So she has a 50% chance to stun and then a 40% chance to stun. Very, very good stuff. We'll probably do a video with her in Super Battle Road as well to see how good that double stun can work. Her links are Battlefield Diva, Brainiacs, Cold Judgment, Rival Duo, Dismal Future, Courage, and Fierce Battle. So she's got decent enough links. She's got some stuff that will work good for like LR Trunks and Mai, of course. Her 12 key multiplier is 140%, and then she's on 3 category teams. Now, first off, she's here on the Peppy Gals team. We didn't look at her on that team today. I'm probably going to do a separate video on that team, maybe taking it through like the Merge Zamasu event or something like that, just to show how strong that team has gotten, like what kind of crazy buffs it's gotten recently. Then, of course, you know, the Future team she's on, which is going to be her best situation, I think. That's where she's going to be the most useful. But, of course, she's still going to be really, really good on the Time Traveler team as well. And, you know, like, the Time Traveler and Future categories are so similar that it doesn't matter that she's a Time Traveler support and not Future, right? That's inconsequential, really. So, all right, guys, we'll go ahead and finish up there. This Mai is fantastic. I really hope you guys did not bobber her. I don't recommend ever bobbing any unit at all, except unless, you know, once you have them with full dupes at this point, because you never know what's going to happen with Easy A's, Surprise Dokkan Awakenings, all types of things. Some of these old units are becoming very, very good. So, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch y'all next time.